Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey to sustainable health and meaningful success. And today's video is probably not going to be that pretty, but it is my February health update, and I am excited to just update you on what all has been going on this month and how I've been coping. I'm filming this on Tuesday. I just got back from Las Vegas like a few hours ago, so it's been a really crazy time, so I'm just filming this when I can. I will weigh myself tomorrow morning and measure myself tomorrow afternoon and put that in the description below as always and compare that with when I started in October. But just a few comments on my physical health from this month. I don't think I've lost any weight. If anything, I've gained weight. And I'm not sure if that's just like temporary stress, kind of holding on to stuff, because it's been a really stressful month in a good way and in a bad way. So my body has been kind of dealing with its own issues this month. But also, I don't think I've really been mindful too much about what food I've been eating. However, I will say that my eating habits have gotten a lot more normal. I'm responding and tuning into hunger signals a lot better, because I'm just not of that binge eating disorder mindset anymore, and I'm just noticing that I'm really trying to take more cues from my body. So if someone asks me if I'm hungry, I allow myself to say no, I'm not hungry, and be okay with that. So that was a really big leap of progress, I think. And I've also rejoined my gym at Planet Fitness, so hit me up if you ever want to work out. But honestly, I am the suffer in silence kind of workout person, so I don't typically work out with people. But yeah, so I've been really trying to be intentional physically, but I think I just need to do a little bit more research and figure out what kind of eating works best for my body. I have a lot of different food sensitivities and just a myriad of health issues and hormone imbalances and all that. So it's just, I am on my own very specific journey, and I'm still trying to find what works best for me. But on that note, I feel like I should clarify something, because someone posted on my Facebook wall their own personal opinions about what should and should not be commented on my posts regarding what I should be doing for weight loss. So because that was their personal opinion, and I have no problem speaking my personal opinion, like if I had something to say to you, I would say it. I'd say it straight to the screen, and I would let you know what is not okay in terms of like commenting and everything. But I don't feel the need to police that kind of stuff, and I've been really blessed with you all. If you're coming back, by the way, welcome back. Y'all are my people, and I love you so much. And if you're new, and this is your first experience with watching one of my videos, God bless you. And I hope you consider subscribing by the end of this video. But yeah, I've been really blessed with a beautiful online community of people who are just cheering me on and sharing with me their personal stories. And I think that that is beautiful. And I love those kind of comments. If you are suggesting something to me that I should try, I may try it and I may not, depending on what is healthy for me. Please don't take it personally, but I have a very high maintenance body, and I gotta make decisions based on what is really healthy for my specific needs. So that's that. But I love people's comments, and I love reading other people's success or struggles with regards to health, because we are all just trying to make it out here, and I think that that's beautiful. But it does bring up a good point that I should just disclaim that nothing that I mention at all about anything on my channel, especially with regards to health, I'm not at all a professional. So you should not take my word as law, please. So that's that. I'm out here trying to make it, and I'm documenting my journey. That's literally all this is. And I love that you guys are here to join me and walk with me through all of the things that I go through and all of the things that I'm working through. So, thank you. But as far as my mental health, it's been really stressful. There's been a lot of dramatic situations that have happened this month. Stuff that I don't normally post about on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. But it has been very stressful. I've been dealing with a lot of anger internally and trying not to get arrested, which is always the goal. But I was working out with my friend, and she loves kickboxing. She loves just beating up a punching bag, and she was trying to encourage me to start doing that. And we were at her college campus, so I was watching her doing it, and I thought to myself that I was going to injure myself if I really let myself go and hit a punching bag. I may end up injuring myself more. But no, I gave it a try, and that was a great release. I think I need to punch more inanimate objects. Without getting arrested. This is all I hope for in life. Stay out of jail. But if you've been to jail, no judgment. I'm just trying to cope in healthy ways. But another thing that I've done for mental health, which I'm so glad, thank you, past Sarah, for making this decision for future Sarah. But I scheduled a massage appointment for a couple hours after I got off the plane from Las Vegas. So today I'm like this because I just got done with a massage from my dear friend Rihanna at A Touch of Peace and Harmony, I think is what the company's name is. I'll link it down below. She is so good, and I feel more relaxed than when I did a few hours ago. So, thank you, Rihanna. So, still trying to cope. Probably should do more journaling, but that's where I am mentally. Also, I need to honor the introvert within more, because February was a crazy social month, which leads us to social health, which it was a little bit unbalanced. I wish I had a little bit more time to myself just to decompress, but it was booked, and I did a lot of things. I was on the Scott Johnson radio show talking about my multi-level marketing experience. I was on a stillness podcast, which that episode comes out March 18th. I'll link it below, and that was beautiful. And it's moving the discussion about anti-MLM, anti-multi-level marketing, it's moving that discussion in a really positive direction. So excited about that. Went to Las Vegas with my mom for a couple of days, whirlwind trip, crazy, and just a lot of friend hangouts and Valentine's Day and different things in between, and I loved it. I loved every second of hanging out with friends this month. Now, I really do need to honor the introvert within, so if I withdraw a little bit over the next week, please don't be offended. But yeah, it's been very social this month. And that leads me to financial health, which surprisingly, despite all of the different travel and everything that I've done, I've still managed to save a couple $100 this month and pay all my bills on time. So that is really exciting. So yeah, we're on top of things with that. And then in terms of spiritual health, I am just finishing up A Christian Walks in the Footsteps of the Buddha. Still a good cross-cultural religious perspective. Love it. But yeah, I think spiritually, obviously, we all know Sarah loves to process things in general, and I am still processing a lot spiritually, especially with regards to what we saw in Las Vegas just within the past couple of days. I went with my mom, who is a very Christian conservative person, so we did nothing in Sin City that you would normally expect to do in Sin City. But we saw everything that we wanted to see, and it was beautiful. There were some things that we saw that were very jarring, and I say that I would not consider myself to be very sheltered at this point. I'm pretty desensitized to a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. I've experienced a lot of things just within the past few years that not a lot would shock me. And there was some stuff in Las Vegas that, honestly, like, that was a lot. So I'm processing that spiritually, not in the sense of, like, what would Jesus do? Although, kind of. But I think what we saw in Vegas was a new and stretched perspective on the capacity of the human spirit and the human will, and just in general, I didn't know that there were certain things that people were capable of that we witnessed. And that was a lot to process, to be honest. But then leading into this next season, I'm filming this on Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, and it's the beginning of Lent. I have never observed Lent before, so I'm doing it this year because we're just on our own little journey over here. And Lent is meant to be a season of fasting and humility and repentance and reflection and all of that good, humbling stuff. And I'm all about that right now. So I am giving up streaming things at home alone. So like Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever other streaming networks like YouTube and stuff. I'm not going to be watching TV at home if I'm by myself. If I have a friend over and we're supposed to be watching a movie, or we want to watch a movie, then that's a different thing. But I've gotten into a habit where I come home from work and my relaxation is to eat dinner and watch TV for an indefinite amount of time. And so I think that a good way to be more intentional about my time use and more constructive with my time use is to cut that out for 40 days and do that. So we're going to see where that takes us. I'm really excited about next week's video. It's going to be launching something really constructive for my entire audience, I think. I know that a lot of people watch my channel for the anti-MLM perspective, but a lot of people are just here supporting me in everything that I've recovered from within the last, like, however many months I've been doing YouTube. And yeah, next week I'm going to be starting something that's going to be just, I'm really excited about it. It moves the conversation into a post-MLM rather than just being against multi-level marketing. It kind of is moving forward and not just staying in a place of anger. But if you don't care about multi-level marketing at all, I think that what I'm launching next week is still going to be super just it's the kind of stuff that I really like to do, about habits and different success principles that I learned in a multi-level marketing company, and we're going to be turning the conversation. So super excited about that. Everything that I've mentioned, I will link in the comments below. My weight, my measurements, my friend who did my massage, and you know, the podcast that I was on, the radio show that I was on in February. My conversational abilities are very quickly depleting, so I'm gonna cut this video. But anyway, I love you all, and I'm gonna go to bed now. So, okay, bye.